Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we are listening to an album called Quaranta. And it's by Danny Brown. So we did one Danny Brown album so far, solo album, which was Atrocity Exhibition. If you remember, it was like
Is it a male, female?
Yeah, we've listened to him before.
He's male.
Yeah, he's a rapper. He had that album Atrocity Exhibition, which was like a lot about his drug use, and it had the song with Kendrick on there. He was a part of the Scaring the Hoes album that we did earlier this year with JPEG Mafia.
Okay.
So yeah, this is his new one. He's been teasing it for a long time. Like I remember like even earlier last year, him talking about working on this album, and I know he's been through a lot since then. I was telling you in the Scaring the Hoes one how he has recently like checked himself back into rehab and got clean again. And so I think that was like, it's been a while now. I think that was like 5-6 months ago now. So I think he had like relapsed there for some point, and then he's now like fully clean. Like he's off everything. So 2 of the songs I've heard, the second track Tantor and Jenn's Terrific Vacation. Those are 2 singles that he had put out. The only 2 singles he's put out prior to this. So I've heard both of those, but the rest is going to be new to me.
Okay.
And the first track is the title track, and it's called Quaranta. Quaranta? I'm probably saying it very badly.
Quaranta.
Very poorly.
Say it like a...
It's like Italian, so...
Yeah, like Quaranta.
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 There you go.
They say 40 in Italian.
In Italian, 40 is Quaranta.
Okay, well, there you go. Could have just clicked
Duh.
play.
This rap shit done saved my life and fucked it up at the same time. Got pain in my heart, I can't hide. A lot of trauma inside, you can see it in my eyes. Could've ended in seconds, this time on my side. Show must go on, buy the ticket, take the ride. Songs of life with a dead dream. Think he made it, everything ain't what it seems.
He's blessed, I told you, but he's angry. Blessed, but damn.
Bought a few cars in the house, almost had a spouse, got caught up, she was out. Now I'm sitting there questioning what life is about. Can you separate the life from the music? I was clueless, now a nigga foolish.
Came from hardships, which changed perceptions. A blessing.
Nice live sound.
A lot
so
of...
far.
Like a spaghetti western, I'll explain it to you, but I hear that Italian, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, a good intro to exactly what you were referencing, you know? Not many guys will say it that bluntly. It gave me everything and almost took it away too, you know?
Yeah. The spaghetti western has a good connection.
Yeah, you know what those are like?
I know because of Tarantino. It's
yeah, they're like B-movie.
Yeah,
they're like really cheesy, but you can't resist them because it's always like...
You know what you're getting.
Yeah, it's like a lip sync Mexican actor, but they try to put English on it. You know,
Yeah.
like it doesn't even match
Very
up.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that like slow plucking, like the down.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe he was in Italy at the time because it sounds like he was. You know how you play those?
He was doing like the voice change, like the language detector.
Yeah,
to ask 40.
Yeah, pretty cool. I like the honesty. I like the bluntness. I like the fact that he's in his 40s and talking about still doing this, but you know, it's what he knows is what he's good at. So
yeah, track 2 is produced by The Alchemist. This was the first single he released. It's called Tantor.
This one you heard.
Yeah.
Fax machine.
Reach one, teach one. Can show you to the water how you eat, son. We docking in that low tide. So strap up, my nigga, it's time to ride. Go. when Birdie with the blade out. Nigga, time to fade out. Put a knot on your head.
A Chinese homie named what? A Mexican homie named Chinese Mike.
Goes like Piscopo. You ain't talk to my lawyer, then I don't know. If you ain't watering the season, how we grow.
Oh, chaotic.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
What do you think?
I like it. I like how chaotic it is. I think on first listen it's probably harder to enjoy that one as much, but I've listened to that a lot to this point, so like I like it a lot. But I wonder how you take it on a first listen.
It's I'm more used to these things now, so
Yeah.
I was trying to focus on the lyrics this time. So I get that I get the style. I know it's I know it's I don't want to say an act, but it's his thing, right?
Yeah, the kind of zany.
Yeah.
and-
I did like the dun da da.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
The drums are nice too. The crashes.
Yeah, and there wasn't a lot of. When it gets really chaotic, I think is when they will give you a little bit of that, and then you don't hear it again. It's like maybe mixed in at the end, and everything else in between is just like an assault on your brain and your ear.
Yeah, yeah.
This was more like like roping you into the
Right.
the mesmerization of this
Yeah. It's kind of like reintroducing
repetitive mantra.
kind of reintroducing you to like what his style is too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because the first
so-
one is like where I am now.
Right, which so you already got a sense now. He's decided,
Yeah.
I got that out of the way.
But I don't know. I could go back.
Yeah,
I
but
have
at
no-
least he didn't in track 2.
Yeah.
So,
Track 3 is called Ain't My Concern. So this is all new from me. So far, some live sounds on the first 2 though.
yeah,
and
live.
3 now.
Yeah, good instruments.
Like a moth in the flame, when you burn, you learn. Rush to mistakes, but just wait your turn. Get what you need, what you want, you earn. When it's time, then it's time, but that ain't my concern. Like a moth in the flame, when you burn, you learn. Rush to mistakes just to wait your turn. Get what you need, what you want, you earn. When it's time, then it's time, but that ain't my concern. This rap shit a layup. I'm going for a dunk, going big like bitches' panties during that time of the month. If it's an easy way to get it, tell me where to sign up. Ain't no shortcuts, a process you can trust. Back in the day, they sold it for rock and roll. But with this rap shit, a nigga sell his booty hole. What you doing over there? We doing this over here. My aunt died, was on tour, couldn't shed no tears. Had to go on stage, so I'm turning the page. We can wish all we want, but this ain't back in the day. Gotta move on, nigga, leave the past in the past. Never know when it's over, cause this life won't last. Like a moth in the flame, when you burn, you learn. Rush to mistakes just to wait your turn. Get what you need, what you want, you earn. When it's time, then it's time, but that ain't my concern.
I'm going to let you take the lead on these because it is a brand new album.
Yeah.
So it's not like you've heard it yet. So I think that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
okay. I think it was like dark and entrancing, hypnotic kind of beat with those drums and the keys sort of descending. I like the message of just not following the trends and him doing his own thing and kind of like him being over here in his little sector of the world and everyone else being over here. And which is, I mean, definitely something you can't deny for him as an artist that, you know, I don't think anyone in this category of rap like him or JPEG or anyone are trying to follow trends or trying to make hits. And I think especially at his age, I'm sure he's just like probably could not care any less about, trying to impress anyone with his music or trying to, catch people's attention or, I think he's just an artist and he's just making what he wants to make. So
yeah, I like the message too. That chorus was really good. Like a moth to the flame, what you burn,
you learn.
Yeah, that was good.
Track 4 is called Dark Sword Angel.
Cool title.
Yeah.
We doing this even without a record deal. Half the shit I say can be understood by executive. I'm from that crack rock, find your grandma where it ring. So what the fuck they gon' tell me about anything? Strap up, nigga, get your boots on tight. I'm from back with Snoop, Luca, Frisco, Dyke. Got it all fucked up, thinking I won't work.
The voice is changing. It sounded like he was in the studio like this, and then now it sounds like it's opening up.
Yeah.
Gotta know where to place him. Smoke with Dave Chappelle, the nigga think I laced him. Rather for a mortgage, for a bowl of porridge, I put you in the orbit. My nigga did a bid, just got home with a wreck. Last time he heard me spit, he had an order to check. But he still packing, just gave him the hatchet. When it's after out, LeBron sent me on the Maverick. I was gon' stop there, but when I heard this beat, I started counting up my confidence. That's some patio seats.
I never seen aminals like you before.
Aminals? Yeah, aminals.
That was a crazy track.
I'll let you go.
I mean, the beat I loved. It's so, hectic, but like the drum grooves were just smacking. And that one's definitely him just like rapping, flowing. You know what I mean? It seems so far like he's mixing so far like the conscious hip hop with the eccentric stuff that we know that he can do, like with the scaring the hose and the punchlines. So I like it. It seems like a nice blend so far.
If I didn't know he was sober, I'd say this is a definite, being wasted recording it, because it felt, with the guitar and everything, it felt a lot like Black Sabbath, like from, when I was growing up, like the scary kind of rock, like, Ozzy Osbourne, I'm the Prince of fucking Darkness, baby, like.
Very dark.
Yeah, and even the title suggests.
Dark Sword Angel.
Yeah, like,
He's in some.
That was a very bad impression of Ozzy Osbourne.
I could cut it. YBP. That's track 5.
What's in parenthesis?
It's just the feature. It's featuring Bruiser Wolf. I said this is.
Oh yeah.
Someone that's a part of his. He has like his own little collective called Bruiser Brigade.
Okay.
Which is like a few different artists.
Too many in the bed, had to sleep on the floor, cause my cousin always pee, getting whipped in the morning. Every night can't sleep, got me tossing and turning. Late night in the kitchen, hear I'm always fussing. Got my ass beat, I ain't even do nothing. Seen her crying in the kitchen and I don't know why. Call my aunt smoking crack and she got a black eye. Living off focus hope and we trying to get by. Sipping on wick juice, wash it down with chili fries. We was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit.
There it is.
You can never learn what that nigga been taught. So you was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit. You can never learn what that nigga been taught. So you was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit.
Who gon' fight you some work? Who gon' fight you some work? We be fresh from the dirt. Put you on a t-shirt. Wanna run like Barry? Shoot like Zeke, but in the hood with a 9 on me like Rodney Pete. Motor City, the Motown, the Fab Five. Police violence, that's how Malice Green died.
Didn't know what was true, had nothing to lose. Home where the heart is, but where's the love? Feeling lost in the world, they don't care about us. Back to the wall, we ain't had no plan. Everything about the city made me who I am. You can make it hit, yeah, you know the rest. You can never learn what a nigga been taught.
That was cool. That was cool.
Great feature.
Oh yeah,
feature and
never
his
heard
voice.
that guy before.
The both of their voices together.
Man,
he was like laying down the story while Danny was, doing the sound effect voice. But I loved it.
that was a cool.
I really loved it.
Cool combo. He sounds like that feature. Sounds like I don't know if you ever heard of this rapper E40. E40 was like a.
Of course, I have.
Oh, okay. I don't know. E40 was like a Very iconic, like Bay Area rapper, like Oakland area rapper, but has a very similar accent. I don't know if this guy is from there or if he's a fellow Detroit.
Sounds like Detroit.
But his style reminds me of E40, but I never heard him before, but that was cool. I like the dynamic that they had. Like
the
one was
the
like
matchup was great. Yeah.
One was like a narrator kind of, as Danny felt like
the
I was here in it. Like, I'm not saying the other guy wasn't, but that's what the voices sounded.
It definitely
to me like the two different.
Or even if he's just giving him the opportunity to
just show off.
Yeah, say what we know,
style.
and I'll take care of the music piece.
So this is the only other single I've heard coming up. It's called Jenn's Terrific Vacation, and it's featuring. It didn't have the feature before, I don't think, on Spotify, but featuring Casa Overall. I'm not sure who that is, or I'm not familiar with that artist.
Who's that peeping in my window? I don't really know what they're here for. On the corner just for the Starbucks. I was just looking for a come up. Right there used to be a crack house. Now it's an organic garden. Tell me what they do when I block that slow, when the money that low, but the rent rise up. White folks bumming at the blue, they done tore that down and made that to a Whole Foods. Where you gon' go? Cameras on the corner, now they feel safe. Round Muller hut, have a field day. Damn, they made that a dog park. Household pussy right there like Walmart. I cut the street, built new condos, talking about 3 G's for a 2-bedroom. Y'all better check my head soon. About to have a nigga out here with a loose screw. Tell me what they do when the block gets slow, when the money get low, but the rent rise up.
I love it. I love it. It's so good. So good. I mean, topically, about the gentrification of his neighborhood. I guess probably like, now looking back on where he used to grow up and all these spots that, that were known for certain things in the community that. Or
even how he said, like in the beginning, it's almost like peeping in my window. I don't know what they're here for, but then, obviously like, somebody must be looking into taking over his place. You could
feel the anxiety of like the outsiders coming in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like these people coming here to try to make things more expensive, put in the expensive stores. Basically,
It reminds me of that, the show I really liked for a while there, The Last OG, with Tracy Morgan. He was in prison for like 10 years or so, and he comes back to Brooklyn, and everything he knows, most of it has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and then the whispering of, to that, probably like a last holdout.
Yeah.
Like almost what you gonna do when they come for you.
Yeah. And the title is very clever, Gentrification, but the song called Jenn's Terrific Vacation. So if you put it together, it's gentrification.
Oh, that's
but
really
he
cool.
Split it into something that.
Very cool.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure you were going to pick up on that. I mean, that is just.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Again,
it's not.
That's from a more mature.
The topic's not awesome.
Perspective. You know, someone who's seen their neighborhood, be crack. I mean, it improves, but
right?
At what cost?
Exactly.
Like
cleaning up.
Where are you going to go when they come and do this stuff? Are you going to stay? Are you going to leave?
And of course, their explanation would be like, we're cleaning it up. We're making it safer.
Of course.
But then it's like, to what?
When the rents go up, then
what degree?
Right.
Why does that have to include?
There's not going to be any more affordable housing. Right.
Track 7 is called Down With It.
Nice production throughout.
Very good. Yeah. A lot of live drums.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do now? All alone, now I'm feeling like a clown. Should've listened to my homie when he told me slow down. Caught up in the moment, head was stuck in the clouds. Lifestyle of this music shit had me on some stupid shit. Never would've thought it fuck up who I'm closest with. All my fault for most of it. Whoever would've thought it would end this way. Caught a couple times, but I thought we were straight. Got caught a couple times, but I thought we were straight. I had a woman down with me, but to me, she was down to get me. Help me out in this shit. Now realizing that I love her. Thought that everything was sweet, now I belong to the streets. Thought that I was on the creep, now I feel like a creep. World fell apart ever since you left. Fucked up bad, now I blame myself. Lost the only one that loved me, these hoes don't care. Got too confident, thought you ain't go nowhere. Now I realize that I love her. Now I realize that I love her. Now I realize that I love her.
Take it away.
That was really good. Really, really good.
Good interlude.
Yeah, it felt like a back to the personal, back to the deep thoughts.
Yeah, he's picking his spots, right?
Yeah, yeah, here and there. That one sounds like that sounded like he was like really fucked up and like on the like in the middle of like a crying
like it's over
session.
Yeah,
like
of course.
He sounded so defeated.
Yeah, the voice was
his voice was like
that change
here.
is gone. Yeah, that quirky voice.
It's like sounded like he was like sulking, you know, like just kind of realizing like, oh wow, like I really fucked something up badly.
And I guess looking at the cover now, it looks like a nice silhouette portrait of a mature person.
Yeah.
As opposed to, there's nothing crazy behind it. There's no artwork. It's him, you know?
And half light, half dark, I think is interesting. Like half of him is peeking out and the other half is in the shadow.
Good catch.
So,
yeah.
And like so far it seems like we're getting that deep inside part and also the other half that's like, making cool music.
Yeah. I mean, you get exactly the point of that song. So
yeah.
I like that he didn't. He still used some music to.
Oh yeah,
right.
Cool still, little synths and
and
fuzzy noises and this track 8 called "Celibate." This is featuring Mike. Mike is a rapper, so a smaller rapper, more up and coming artist.
Not like me.
No.
Okay.
Not the Mike.
If I knew you, I'd send you to the stove. Pulled up in the Porsche, playing Kenny Lattimore. It's the matador, metaphors. You're wrong like the letter for trying to sell that stepped on Macklemore. Jesus Shuttlesworth with Butterworth. Used to call me Mr. Get what your money worth. Clown knows that brown knows. If you ain't getting money, what the fuck is you around for? I used to sell a bit. But I don't fuck around no more, I'm celibate. Had me trapped in that cell a bit.
That's clever.
Trapped in the cell a bit too? Oh, that's good.
I used to sell a bit. Out of place like carpet in the kitchen. I'm in something, ain't got no ignition. Get attention like two hoes kissing. With they lips poked out like what you talk about, Willis. Ill feelings, 8-ball look like Krillin. Feeling down for the killing if you play me for my shillings. It's a trillion different ways I can shorten your days. Fly shit you never find like airports in the maze.
Use the stellar shit. It's the difference from the truth and how they telling it. There's some Zygo for high, but I could sell a bit. If you spook and need a God, know where his cell is. Sometimes you settle with the price to build the
Sounds like he got a list.
I think he does.
Oh man, it's funny.
I went through deserts when the ice to find the messages. I had to pull a blessing out the sky. My empty is. I just be adventurous with mines. Need the pennies quick. Niggas still invested in the bribe and the friendliness. Only one to question me was God and the Confederate. I be saying less like I forgot. Fuck your regiment. I won't take a rest so niggas pop. There's no resemblance cause niggas play pretend for different sides.
Damn.
I used to sell a bit,
but I don't fuck around no more, I'm celibate.
That was good. That might be one of my favorite ones. It's so good.
I mean, those are 4 great sentences right there for the use of the word celibate.
For the hook, yeah. Used to celibate, but now I'm celibate. The thoughts had me in the trapped in the celibate, and they were telling me celibate. That's so good, man. That was just like, you could tell he took his time on that.
The minute it hit, right? I think for both of us, he says, "I used to celibate." The minute we heard it, it's like, okay, good, this is good.
But he sticks with that super tight wordplay for both of his verses there, like really sharp punchlines and wordplay. Like
I liked that it wasn't rushed either. It was the whole delivery for both rappers was
because you could tell the pen was
he wanted to.
They
wanted you to hear the wordplay.
Yeah, not rushing through it or trying to catch
not trying to impress you with how fast he can go.
But the writing was fantastic though,
and the very simple constant beat in the back, but yet it just kept it kept pace. There was no.
What was that one line? It was too many in there.
There was a lot,
but there was one he had with the airplane and he said, "I got 1 trillion different ways I can shorten your days. Fly shit you can't find like a plane in a maze."
Where'd you find that?
That's what he just said.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Oh, that's what I went back for. I wanted to.
Was it? Okay.
I was taking notes. I thought that's a great line. Fly shit you can't find like a plane in a maze.
In different ways I can shorten your days. Fly shit you never find like airports in the maze.
Oh, airports in a maze. That's even better because you can't find it. Can't find it in a maze. Fly shit. It's good. That's a good line.
Carpet in the kitchen was good.
Out of place.
Out of place.
That's just
in the kitchen.
That one was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Track 9 is called Shakedown.
I really like the transitions.
Yeah, they're super
from song
smooth.
to song. It's nothing. It doesn't feel jarring.
Yeah.
Great production, by the way. Again.
These clowns like how you like me now? Got a boss up and shake down. Get your head up the clouds. Gotta go and get it now. Got a boss up and shake down. Go and bet the whole thou, but it taking right
Definitely
now.
at this point feels like a chill album that you
Definitely
would,
more,
that you would
yeah.
just
Way
unwind
different
to.
than the last.
Oh yes, yeah.
Slow motion like an ocean front. Who let your ass record your engineer as a troll? Island rolls up the hole under that light pole. Now I pose wearing clothes, shit you don't even know. Say she want me for my money, even that ain't enough. Say she done living lies, well, who can I trust? Go and bet the whole thou.
Feels like that same maturity that Kendrick does.
Oh yeah.
He's got a story to tell, so he's not rushing through it. He's not trying to find a catchy groove.
Always there to wipe me down. Now that you're not around, felt like Miles without Francis. Always question everything, but you had all the answers. Everything my fault, thought that luck could be bought. Fuck all that talking loud, it's about right now. Got a boss up and shake down.
Very dreamy rap song, right?
I mean, it
the
feels,
most I've heard from him.
Yeah, it feels definitely like something you just want to chill back and listen to this whole album, like, unwind with.
Yeah, and I like the connection of that too, with like get your head out the clouds, and it's sounding very, being in your own head and being up in the clouds, and being up with
Very
your thoughts.
surreal.
Yeah, it's very
yeah.
Like you could tell this is just like a stream of his thoughts and things that are going on in his head. Like he's not on Earth. He's, his head's up in the clouds, literally sounding up in the clouds, and
a real 180 from the last album.
Yeah, big time.
Right,
big time.
The maturity is so evident.
Yeah, you could tell that these are like things that he sat with for a long time.
Yeah,
not just something that he's
like you said. I'm not trying to copy or replicate anybody. This is just music coming out of him. It's really good.
Yeah.
What's your
just
growth?
As an artist?
Like how are these 19, 20, 22-year-old big successes gonna carry that over
20
so that
years from now,
if you're not gone,
yeah,
or you don't become irrelevant, or you get so big like Kanye that you have to like go kind of under the radar and undercover disappear, or Kendrick even.
Yeah.
Then there's guys like this.
Where does your career go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to or a pitcher in baseball, right? I'm getting up there. I can't throw the 100, so I got to tweak it a little bit.
But even those guys can be elite, but not with speed.
Exactly.
And like that's what he's doing here. He's like slowing it down.
He found a way
and saying, "This is my pace now."
Yeah, I really like that about an artist, for staying relevant in what it is you do, that still makes you want to be listened to and not become like a joke where people say, "Oh God, he's washed up,
He's lost
done."
it.
Yeah, I don't hear that. In
No,
this.
not at all. Track number 10 is Hanami, Hanami. It sounds a little Japanese. Those strings.
They say age catching up, so I'm running from death. I done walked through the fire, tripping on heaven steps. Gotta keep shit moving, time won't stand still. Moving on with my life, can't cry in the milk spill. Rap a young man game and you missed your mark. Probably never win a Grammy or a chart on the charts. Should I still keep going or call it a day? All night thinking about the mistakes I made. Even with all the stress, a nigga still feel blessed. Could've ended right there on them Claremont steps. Even with all the stress, a nigga still feel blessed. Could've ended right there on them Claremont steps. Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time. Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time. Shall I proceed and continue? Ain't got no choice when the rent due. Put my life in my purse when I'm dead in the hearse. You done read between the lines, see the pain and the hurt. All the trauma I endured, drugs and drink was the cure. Had to sin to make ends, but my soul was pure. Even with all the stress, a nigga still feel blessed. Could've ended right there on them Claremont steps. Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time. Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time.
Fantastic.
I agree.
That was great.
I agree.
I mean, of course, just like happens to us all the time, just bouncing off of
incredible,
the exact
incredible
details of what we were just discussing.
It's almost like we know him from we knew his approach, and he's just affirming it.
Yeah,
of his career journey.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, some might say that that's too repetitive, but
nah.
I think it's the choice of the words.
It's so carefully picked. Those phrases. It's like the Celibate one. It's like there's a very there's a weight to those.
Yeah,
words.
I mean, think about songs like "Time After Time," Cyndi Lauper, or "Time Waits for No One." There's a lot of songs about, but I like how he was like, "Time after time," and
time waits for no man. Can't waste time.
Yeah,
it lets it sit
it's
with
like
you.
it's like something he's walking around saying, like his own mantra.
Yeah. It felt like a very present song, like a very in the moment present, like he's present within himself and thinking these things.
Yeah, and he's figured out, or they do teach you in recovery to not dwell on the past. That you learned from it, you experienced it, but that's not who you are.
It was
like I liked in one of the songs he said, I was a pure soul, but the drugs and the drink take over. So no one gets to see that side of you.
Yeah. Hanami meaning. In Japan, the ancient tradition of enjoying the beautiful blossoms of cherry trees is also referred to as flower viewing. So it's him like looking at the flowers, smelling the flowers.
Beautiful.
Accepting what's...
And you did say it sounded a little Japanese in the beginning.
Yeah, with the
that instrument.
Yeah,
I don't know
strings.
what it is.
I don't know. I'm not sure either, but that's a beautiful tying it all together. Like
great title.
Being in the moment, viewing.
And he didn't reference it once.
No.
He didn't say.
But the sentiment is
stop and smell the roses because life is short.
Yeah. This is the final track here. It's called Bass Jam. So
let's see.
It sounds like it would be
let's see. That would be if he does, then it's I mean, I like the album a lot already, but
yeah,
you know how we talk about like the placement of songs?
Yeah.
You could tell everything was thought out on this one.
Yeah.
Or it could just be
not.
A bass jam.
Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again. Play it one more again. Hold up, that's my shit. again. Play it one more again. Remember back when it was hard for me to sleep? Mama played them old school jams on repeat. A little shy day sent me on my way. Dreaming about the shit that I'm doing today. Cleaning up the house, Mary J on cassette. Dealing with emotions, never heard I'm sorry. Play another song, let the music talk for us. Have us shedding tears, so we talk through the chorus. Play another song, let the music talk for us. Have us shedding tears, so we talk through the chorus. Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again. Play it one more again. Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again. Play it one more again. Mama played them classic tunes right on the station. Hiding from the beat, the song never ends. It don't never matter till we play it again. In the minivan with Granny, bout to do us some shopping. Johnny Kemp just got paid, got that whole car rocking. That was back in the days, it wasn't about no clout. Niggas made music about what they really bout. Play it one more.
What a feeling, like you're in his memory, right? Really good ending. Even beautiful. Better than a banger. Is that his picture?
That's an old album of his.
Oh my God. But is that him?
Yeah, as a kid. As a teenager.
Oh, that is great. I mean, you tell me your thoughts once you collect yourself. But.
Jeez. I'm something that it was sad. It's just like somehow more beautiful than the last track. Definitely not what you're expecting too with the title.
No.
I was fully expecting, like you said, like let's end it with the.
Yeah, no, it was even better than I could have predicted.
Like just like you said, it felt like you were just inside of the I was just seeing like these. It felt like you were in like an old
kitchen
VHS tape of like these memories being played back.
And for me, I could eat, the smell of eggs and bacon. I mean that, coming home with pizza when it's there was a little extra money, so it's special, but you don't talk about it. And Kathleen used to say to me a lot of times when she would tell me the old story, she said, we were poor, but we didn't know it. She said we never really, because things just weren't about, what did he say?
He said there was no clout back
then.
It
wasn't about clout.
There was no status. And
we all look out for each other. It definitely felt like a neighborhood song. Like it definitely felt like a guy that grew up, that everybody his age was probably in the same boat as him. That's what I loved about my childhood, is that everybody in my building, very few of, maybe you had a little more, you had a bike or I didn't, but there wasn't like
rich, poor.
No, the levels were very small. And when we were together, no one ever stuck it in your face or bragged about it. Maybe you would tease the guy that had the bike, but just a real feeling of nostalgia on that one.
Man.
It didn't count unless Mama played it twice or more than once,
And I love that line of letting the music speak for us. Like you said, the first time you heard a song that like...
We don't talk, but...
That was probably something emotional that connected with him, but it was like... It wasn't something said. It was like...
Just understood through the music.
Unspoken connection that the music had. And then talking about like dancing with the mom, I mean...
Yeah, and it just felt like, probably... and I used to feel like that a lot too. Like that's how I got my exposure was from, was from Oma. She played everything, country music, rock and roll, big band. She didn't like the big band. Country music, rock and roll, ABBA,
Elvis,
symphonies, obviously. Elvis, German folk music. She just really, really loved music and exposed me to it. There was a radio on top of the refrigerator, and it was always on when she was cooking, when we were eating in the morning, never at dinner, but it was on in the morning. It was on when she was cooking, and it didn't matter where I was because, one bedroom apartment,
Yeah,
I would hear
not far to go.
whatever she was playing. And she never sang, she never hummed, but it just was always on. And I really felt that I could almost smell the eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
And seeing someone coming home with pizza, and you just feel like you're
Best
it's
day
going to
ever.
be a good night. Yeah.
I definitely was expecting to get emotional at all listening to a Danny Brown record, but I mean, that's the beauty of music is
It
I
touched
didn't
a certain
know
part
what-
of you that probably, felt like good memories too,
Yeah. And it's more like happy, like, I'm happy that it feels nice to know that an artist that you support is like taking care of themselves.
I
and
get
is
it.
healthy. And
I get it.
You know?
Yeah,
You don't
sure.
want to keep hearing about someone being fucked up. And,
No.
And
if he was in the middle of it all and he's getting older and he's just cranking it out just to make money, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of quality here.
you can really tell there was a
big shift.
inspiration and meaning behind this project, and the title and
The title and everything.
yeah. Let us know what you think of the album as a
Yeah.
if you're a fan of his.
Yeah. Well, yeah, really, this should be a good
Or if you're new to his music.
new
I wonder
or
if it could.
how did you feel as an existing
Yeah.
fan of of his music? How did this hit you? Did it hit you the same way?
I thought it was definitely a surprise. Like I knew I had high hopes for it because I'm a fan of his. So that's
now
why I brought it
now
to us
you
on
can
the
go
channel.
back and read the comments and see. Now you can go
But now I can
see,
go see how everyone else is.
yeah, what is the
taking it,
perception?
so-
and we'll get the feedback too.
Yeah.
So really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I loved it. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week with a new album and new video. Peace.